Fox's Andrea Tantaros wants to know if the White House is anti-Semitic.
But I think it is time that we ask the question, I'm dead serious about this, is this White House anti-Semitic? Are they?
I mean, that's a pretty heavy charge.
I'm asking. Yeah. No, I'm asking the question.
There's bad blood between Netanyahu and Obama, absolutely, and I don't think either of them are going to back down from the speech. But to say that the president,
this isn't. I'm not saying that. I'm asking the question. Because look at the hostility towards Israel. We have never seen an administration so coordinated in their attacks, from Susan Rice to John Kerry to the president, repeatedly at Netanyahu, calling him, quote, destructive. Yeah. It's just a question.
Meanwhile, this Fox guest thinks the Obama administration has been infiltrated by Muslims.
Our governments, especially in Washington, has been infiltrated by Muslims who are advising the White House, who I think are part of the problem. And we see this also in Western Europe. They have gotten into the halls of power.
And radio host Kim Matthews compares Obama supporters to people who ignored the Nazi train cars.
If you really believe the government is here to help, wow, you are far gone. You know what you are? If you believe that, you are one of those people that stood, you were in the farm country or the fields of Germany, and train cars of human beings would go by, because that's how Germany did it. Now, they don't really teach this that much in schools, because if you were to let young people know what men are capable of, what we are as a race, what we're capable of, I think some of them would be scared, and they wouldn't accept a lot of the crap that is peddled out of the Obama administration. Now, I'm going to connect these two, and I know, and if you're really wacky, you're saying, oh my gosh, he's doing it again. He's comparing Barack Obama to Hitler. Not at all. What I'm comparing is, I'm comparing people in 2015 who nod in agreement and believe the government are as if worse from a gullibility standpoint than the people who ignored the train cars. There were people that saw those train cars. You cannot have giant factories where you're killing humans and making lampshades out of them and collecting their bones as trophies by the millions, and nobody knows it. And the people that got the feeling about it, and the people that saw the train cars and said, you know, I know it sounds weird, but I think there's humans in those cars, they said in German, which I cannot speak. And there were always plenty of people to say, what, are you crazy? Hey, Heimlich over here is a nut. He says that they're killing a bunch of people. You better shut up, Heimlich, or I'm going to report you. So there were two groups. There were the groups that said, go Hitler, you're the man. And then there were the group that said, I'm not messing with Hitler. He's the man. I don't want to end up on that train.